Instead, I'm going to area volume again and select report quantities. All the roads in my project will be represented on the left-hand side. If I don't want to use them by default, I can go and right-click and select remove all reports, and then I can go and customize my own report. But more on customization a bit later. If I go back to area volume and select report quantities, by default all my roads are back. If I go and expand Victoria Road, you can see all my symbols here are grayed out. If I want to update, for instance, my areas, I can select only the areas, go and right-click and recalculate. Once I've received the green tick, you'll see that it was last updated with a time and date stamp. Alternatively, if I want to update everything associated with Victoria Road, I would then go and right-click on Victoria Road and go and select recalculate. Once I've got the go-ahead, I can go and select the different layer works. Because Victoria Road is a dual carriageway road, we do go and split, as I pointed out in BIM Vision, the left and the right-hand side quantities. Your components are listed. If you've got component layer works, in this example, there are no component layer works. Let me show you what that would look like. And then returning back to Victoria Road, there are my curb quantities. If you want to calculate all your roads, you can go and right-click and select Recalculate All Reports. Alternatively, you can go and click on Recalculate All. Once I get the green tick, it's an indication that all 19 roads were calculated. If I go and select the different roads, you can see the green ticks have all been updated. At the bottom, you'll see there's a default combine, and as I go and click on that, all my road quantities are listed. Looking at Victoria Road, it intersects with a whole lot of other roads. So there's the intersection symbol, and your junction quantities are all inclusive. I can go to any cell here. I can go and right-click and select Print. Alternatively, if I go and right-click and select Write to File, I have the option of creating CSV files or XLS Excel files. Let's take a look at what this report would look like. Clicking on OK. Going into Excel, I've just gone and given my report a bit of color. Back inside Civil Designer, I'm returning back to Report Quantities. We give you the option of customizing your own report, where you can do individual roads or combination of roads. As an example, let's go and create an individual road report. Specify report type of individual road, select Sullivan Street, click on Select at the bottom, and then specify which categories you want included in these quantities. Our chainage range is listed for us. And this is why I pointed out the road segment functionality a bit earlier. If you want your quantities listed in a certain chainage range, you would have gone and split your road using the segment functionality. In future versions of Civil Designer, you'd be able to go and create your own chainage range over here. So on the left-hand side, you'll see we've got the additional information, and there's the areas for Sullivan Street. Using the same Sullivan Street, you could, for instance, go and specify you want layers. Alternatively, you can go and put in a combination of quantities. Let's do a combined report for volumes between rows 1 and 5, and then again from 11 to 19. Selecting combined reports, and then instead of doing them individually, I'm going to select all. In a similar manner, I could also go and select remove all, but in this case, I'm then going to select which rows I don't want included in the report, and then go and click on remove. There's all my volumes for the selected road. Right at the bottom, you'll see there's a total. I can again go and right click and go and select write to file and go and create my XLS file. In future versions of this release, you'll be able to select an existing report and easily go and make changes to it.